Hello, welcome to my channel, Lux to O. And I had to get on here today to share with you a new fragrance I just purchased from Maison Margiela. It's called Afternoon Vibes. And before we get started, if you could like and subscribe, or at least like it at the end, but subscribe to my channel, I would so appreciate that. Thank you very much for joining me this afternoon. I just got home from work, but I had to share this with you because I really am enjoying this. This is Afternoon Vibes by Maison Margiela, and it has 3 notes listed, and that's all it has listed, which is vanilla, madeleine, and sandalwood. But there are more notes than that in this fragrance. I even love the color of the fragrance, which to me reminds me of autumn, kind of that light orange, coppery rust color, which I absolutely love. And I do like their bottles. I do not have a lot of their scents. I like a lot of their scents, but I don't have them because I really don't feel like they last very long. They are EDTs and not EDPs. But now I will say that this one lasts a lot better than I would have expected. This one, it says, is a gourmand amber with vanilla. It's light on the spicy, and that is what brings the warmth to the fragrance, in my opinion. It is a fall-winter scent, and I would say heavily in the fall scent. It's delightful, my favorite season too. Unisex, but I think it leans feminine, although it is unisex, I believe. There are just those 3 notes listed. This was such a hit for me, and I wasn't real sure if I would even like it. But when I read the notes before it even came out, before I got it, I thought, okay, it is certainly worth a try. And the madeleines, if you had them before, they look like almost a shell shape is how I would describe them, kind of long, and they're vanilla. Although I have flavored them before with a little bit of almond extract, and they're absolutely fabulous little delightful treats to have with maybe an afternoon tea or an afternoon coffee. And I just love the smell of them when they're baking in the oven, and I love the taste of them as well. They're not a cookie. They're more of a cake texture, in my opinion, almost like a pound cake texture. This one is sweet, but it is not too sweet. While it's considered a gourmand, I would also say that it's a very woody scent that is somewhat spicy. It does have some lactonic tones as well, almost as if you put I would say a dollop of whipped cream maybe on a pumpkin spice latte, or a dollop on a whipped cream on the plate with your madeleine. And the base is sandalwood, and it gives it a nice smooth texture. It's a comforting, creamy kind of feel to the fragrance. I could imagine myself walking through a forest, and you're just walking down the dirt path that's covered with some leaves that have already fallen off the trees. You've got the red leaves, the gold leaves, all the beautiful colors in fall. And as you're walking, you can hear the crispy crunchiness of the leaves underfoot. And that is my favorite time. And I do love the scent. It has a slight earthiness to it, not dirt, but an earthiness that's very warm and wonderful in my opinion. The vanilla is a standout for me. I think it's a realistic vanilla, and to me it is like a madeleine, the cookie itself. It is, I remember this, what this puts me in the mind of is a few years ago when I was baking madeleines, because I happen to enjoy them with my Earl Grey tea in the afternoon, and I found out that it's not a very good snack to have every single day, and that's what I was doing. So I had to break that habit, thank goodness, and I haven't started back on it. And perhaps just by the wonderful, delightful smell in this fragrance, while I would love to make a batch or find a place where I can buy them, I don't think I need to do that. I think that this is delightful enough for me to enjoy it during this cooler weather as it approaches. as I mentioned, this is an EDT and not an EDP. For me, the lasting time is about 5 hours, 5, maybe 6 if I spray heavy, which is not bad for an EDT. And I have found scents from this house, such as Beach Walk and Bubble Bath, they do not last long enough on my skin for me to find them a good value for the money. So I really kind of not purchased much from the brand. I've purchased this one, and in the past I bought By the Fireplace because I do love that smoky note and the smell of woods as well. This, in my opinion, is an easy addition to your fragrance wardrobe if you are not bothered by a lactonic scent, if you're not bothered by gourmand, and if you're not bothered by a woody kind of spicy feel. I do smell a cedar wood in here along with the sandalwood, which is just very pleasant to me. It is kind of like a milky, cozy, lactonic dream in my opinion. And if that's what you're looking for, here it is. It is at Sephora. I've heard it was a Sephora exclusive, and I'm not sure about that. I know you can go to the Maison Margiela website and order it from them. The price is $165 and it is an EDT. So yes, the prices are a bit high. I would advise you to try it before you purchase it, or maybe even try the little travel decant of it, or if you have a Sephora close by, you can certainly go in there and see what you think about it. Spray it on skin, not on paper. I got a different experience from the paper, and I was not as fond of it on the paper, but I was when I was able to spray it on skin. You could also wait for a Sephora sale when they either give you a 10, 15, or even 20% discount on their items. So I would suggest that you maybe wait for that too. I think that comes in October or November. And this is just, like I said, a truly just the most delightful walk in the woods on an afternoon. For some reason I'm thinking on a Sunday afternoon. I don't know why. And I'm picturing maybe a corduroy jacket, maybe like a barn jacket, and you're walking with your boots and suede boots, and you can just hear the crispiness of fall, breathe it in and smell that fall kind of mossy accord that is in here according to their website. And you do get that. There's that slight dampness and earthiness. I very much enjoy it, and I hope you do too. Later I will be reviewing 2 scents from that house. One is called On a Date, which I enjoyed. It's a fizzy, sparkling kind of scent. And the other scent that I truly enjoy and have for years is By the Fireplace. And that is something that might be a little bit difficult to like because it is a very smoky smell, and it does remind me of wood burning fireplace. So I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope it was helpful to you. I would really appreciate it, once again, if you would subscribe to my channel, like, and tell me what your favorite scents for the fall would be, and have you tried this scent, and what do you think of it? And I would appreciate it hearing from you. Thank you so much for viewing my video today, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.